Sip Tina, Sip Sudeep, Sip Rajesh, Sip Samatma, Sip Surijit, Sip Anand, Sip Karan, Sip Anand ki coach, Sip Sukeshni, Sip Kaumudi, Sip Krishna, Sip Kailash, Sip Chandra, Sip Vanita, Sip Chidanand, Sip the rest of you I cannot see. But welcome to Sip Ranjana is coming to the call. But welcome, and we are moving on to the session. Sip Praveen Kumar, welcome, I think for the first time. Sip Binoy Thakkar, welcome, new members on the call. But if there's any question you'd like to ask, we are just getting started. Today is Sunday, it's an open session. So anybody can ask any question to do with spirituality. We have Premchand ji coming first and Kailash. So today is an open session, and any question on the subject. Premchand ji, please unmute and speak. Premchand ji.
Guruji, in our journey, the death is inevitable and it is
Correct.
certain.
Yes.
Do you agree? I am very careful about my karma.
Yes.
While many times when we go to bed, we have to use anti-mosquito spray.
Yes.
Many times in kitchen, many ants come and we have to spray anti-ant spray. How do we define it?
Premchand ji, we have to, as much as possible, avoid killing. But when there are pests which are affecting our day-to-day life, it is not considered to be a major sin, a major karma.
Yes, sir.
So it is not a matter of too much of concern. I would rather the path we are taking of enlightenment, the
Yes,
moment you realize that you are the soul, and all
Yes,
the
sir.
ants and all the mosquitoes and ants are also part of SIP,
Yes,
then
sir.
you are not intending to kill them. You are just trying to protect yourself as much as possible. You will
Yes,
not,
sir.
you will, for example, you will not take a spray where there are 100 ants and put the spray on the ants and kill them.
Yes,
You will
sir.
put the spray in your room where the ants should not enter. So there is a difference. You
So
get my point. I hope you get my point.
So I need not worry.
No, you don't not. You need not worry, but you need to definitely move forward in the evolution. That you and the mosquitoes, you and the ants are all SIP. Everybody is SIP.
Thanks for guidance.
Yeah. And once you realize that you are free from all karma, you are mukt from all karma. Thank
Otherwise, I am very careful about each and every karma.
It's good, Premchand ji. The simple act of you being careful about your karma itself is enough.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. That intention is good. Kailash. Kailash.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Yesterday we discussed about that everything is written. Okay. About everything is written in our life, and we cannot change that's written.
Who said
Okay.
that? You are telling something. You are telling some point like that.
Yeah, right. If we see, we birth anywhere, and we are doing job, okay, to the other city, and never we think that we will do the job on the particular city and in this field. That's never we think. And currently we are doing that. Okay. And if we see someone killed the person, that's also written. Because if we see the 6 to 7 days before news, one girl, Sneha, that is killed by his fellow person named Anuj. Okay. 7 to 8 days before in the Sivnadar University, Noida. And she was the relationship with that boy, and he has the brain cancer also. Okay.
What is your question? What is your question?
He sought that girl. Okay. So that's also written. So what is your view?
Okay, Kailash, wait. How can you tell it is written? What do you mean by written?
Written means every karma is also written. If anyone is doing,
that's
written.
So who has written that boy must shoot the girl? Who has written?
In his when he birth, everything is written. You will
who told you? Who told you it is written?
Sir, who is not told that it's not written? In
whoever has told you has told you wrong. Galat baat. Today I am drinking coffee or I am drinking tea. It is not written. It is my choice. If I don't want to drink, I don't drink. If I want to drink, I drink. If I want to shoot you, I shoot you. If I don't want to shoot you, I don't shoot you. It is not written. It is free will.
If free will, that is okay, but the person also, okay, we see the soldier killed the terrorist, okay, so that's also the terrorist death is
It
also
is not
written
written.
by the,
It is not written.
why, how we can say that it's not
No,
written?
that is, you're telling, if you want the answer, this, because we have got a free will. So
Right.
you have to, if you want to understand the point, we can talk a little bit more in detail, or you call me and talk to me personally. See, in this group, we can't say why this mug is called white, white is not called brown. No, this is not a question for this Zoom call. You are asking the question whether that boy killed that girl. It is written in the karma. It is not written, because it is, the answer is, it is an act of free will. I'm giving the reason to you. It is an act of free will.
But the intellectual power also not work when the bad karma is okay doing anyone, his intellectual power jo hai, that's
No,
not
Kailash,
working.
you are not. I think you are not clear about what is karma and what is free will. I think you have to be. You have to talk to me separately. You are not clear. What is karma? What is free will? Karma, Kailash, I'm giving the last explanation to you. If you are driving the road, the car is in your hand. Correct?
Right.
The car is in your hand. That is free will. You can drive.
Right.
But you can't change the road. The road is already paved. You cannot change the road. If the road is going up, you have to drive up. But suppose you are sitting in the driving seat and you don't want to drive, you can get out of the car and ask somebody else to drive. That is free will. That is free will. You can decide who has to drive the car. You want to drive the car or somebody else has to drive the car. Free will. It's not karma.
But the other person can hit the, na? We are properly doing our karma, but the second person karma, that's not in our hand.
But that is not, that you are confusing the two issues. So you think about it. Vinita.
So,
Shivoham.
I haven't understood one section from your book, 10 Commandments of Detached Attachment, and that is the last part, death meditation.
Death meditation.
So could you just explain it a little bit?
Okay. It is a very difficult thing.
It seems to be going over my head, actually.
Yeah, you are the honest person to tell it goes over your head. It even went over my head. It even went over. Death meditation is not easy. See, death meditation is a meditation when you are so deeply attached to it, somebody, you love somebody so deeply, but that's not working. Suppose that relationship is not working or that relationship is troubling, then death meditation is an ultimate meditation to think, what if that person is not there? What are you going to do? It is a way to overcome. See, sometimes a relationship is very troublesome, or not troublesome. Sometimes it's complicated. Death meditation is, suppose, let me give you an example. I'm madly in love with my dog. And the dog is sick and I'm suffering and I'm suffering and I'm suffering. The dog is sick and I'm seeing the dog and I'm suffering. I do death meditation. I think, okay, the dog is now dead. Then you get that feeling of detachment. Death meditation, you should read it after I'm telling you this, read it once again. But it's an ultimate step. I think it's at the end of the book, right? Am I right?
Yes, it is.
This came to us as a flash. From where it came, I don't know. Death meditation is like the ultimate bullet. We can't use death meditation. It has to be used in the right perspective.
Right.
When there's a deep attachment and you want to overcome that deep attachment, meditate on the death of that relationship. The relationship is not dead, but you meditate, what if that person is not there? Then what? Then you get the detachment from that. Because ultimately everybody has to go. Ultimately everybody has to go. Okay? You got it?
That means you accept the eventuality.
No, you don't. If you don't accept the eventuality, by doing death meditation, you get detached.
Okay.
The purpose of death meditation is, I am so attached to this person. What if this person is not there? What if this person is God takes away the person? Then what? Then what are you going to do then? You have to accept now.
Yeah, accept it.
So the death meditation will lead you to the sense of to the acceptance level.
Acceptance. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. It's much more clear now.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Be
much.
ready with that. Thank you. We have a new person, John Williams. Will you on the video, or will you like to speak in audio? John Williams. Remove immediately. We knew this is happening, so we are ready. John Williams, when we knew the name coming, so we knew there's a terrorist. So administrators kept a finger ready. As soon as John Williams comes, we take him out. Okay, next question. Who would like to ask next? Some people have got no job. In India, they call faltu. Faltu means they have no job. So then they do all this rubbish. So who would like to ask any questions today? Or are you in holiday mood? We will go slow. Ranjana. Ranjana has come today. Ranjana.
Shivoham, Guruji.
Shiva Ranjana.
Guruji, how important are the rituals which are done post-death? And the yearly rituals are like Shraddh, etc.
In my, according to me, it is of zero importance. It's a waste of time and energy. If you want to do something, when somebody dies, of course you have to cremate the body because you can't keep the body. You cremate the body. You have a memory. You know, sometimes I feel some people, they have a good thing. They have a get together, and a lot of people talk about the goodness of the person who passed away as a final goodbye. What do they call it in the church? In some churches, they do it. In a ceremony, they call and they say, Mr. Smith was a good man. Mr. Smith was a charitable man. I remember sometimes somebody will crack a joke that Mr. Smith, once he was running behind a dog, I saw him running behind a dog. Just goodbye. And the chapter is over. The chapter is closed. Doing rituals, doing pujas is meaningless. It has no meaning.
Thank you, Guruji.
Do you believe it has any meaning? Would you have any contra to that? Do you think any meaning is there?
No, I am not doing any Shraddh, etc. So I just wanted to be sure.
No, you are completely safe, but remember the people around you will not accept it. Keep in mind. Hamare jo dada, dadi, nana, nani, chacha, chachi, they will not accept it.
Thank you, Guru.
So you don't have to fight with other people. We just have to ignore it. Okay. Thank you. We are still having 15 minutes more minimum time of ask care. Who would like to ask? Any question? We have Vanita. Yes, Vanita. Don't come last minute after 8:30, 8:39. Then there'll be no time. We'll be shutting off. Vanita. Yeah. And then, yes.
Sure.
Shiva.
Just now, Ranjana was about the ceremony. Okay, we are into this path, so we accept it. But the relations, they don't accept it. But we have that way.
See, so it depends. If you are just part of a whole group and they are doing the ceremony, keep quiet. Okay. Don't try to fight with everybody. Don't say you are fool people, you are mad people, you are doing this nonsense. Don't say all that.
No, no.
But if you have a choice tomorrow and you are the master, somebody in you are the master, head of the house, and you have to make a decision, then you should try not to get into it. But sometimes it is easier to let them do it. Okay. What do we lose? What do we lose anything by them doing the ceremony?
Nothing. Nothing.
Lord, forgive them, Lord. They know not what they do. Just say the prayer. Yes, oh Lord.
It's a livelihood for the priest.
Let it be for livelihood for the priest. Otherwise, the priest will become upset.
Yeah. And, second question is, these days,
yes,
a lot of depressions. People go under depression. Is there, because of ignorance or because of non-acceptance, because of...
who causes... Do you know who causes depression? Okay, and let me ask you a question. Do you know how depression is caused?
I don't know, because...
I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you, suddenly from nowhere depression will come? Depression
No.
doesn't come like this. Depression
Okay.
comes first when there is a stress and anxiety. Some people get
Yes.
anxiety attacks. You know what anxiety
Yes.
attacks? Somebody will create anxiety attacks. Then there's
Mhm.
fear, there's worry, there's stress, there's anger, there's regret, there's guilt, there's shame, there's revenge, there's hate, there's jealousy. All these toxic emotions, they are called NEP. When NEP
Mm.
keeps on, when you get full of NEP and NEP and NEP and NEP and NEP, then you sink into a depression. The depression is a state of sinking into toxic thoughts.
Mhm.
When there are few toxic thoughts, you're able to manage it. One small fear
Yeah.
is not a depression. One small anger is not a depression. But so much anger, so much regret, so much guilt, so much shame, so much hate, so much negative thinking, so many negative thoughts, that person fuse blows. How the fuse blows? In electricity, the fuse blows. How does the fuse blow? Put, the appliance goes fat short. That is depression in the human body.
Okay.
We are
But
not
can
able.
we
Yeah. Can we?
say make them slightly change that path and turn towards this side? Is it possible to?
Very easy. Very easy. Move from NEP to PEP. Move from mind to consciousness. There can be no depression.
Yeah.
Impossible. Impossible depression. A person with PEP, positive energy power, cannot have depression. A person who's in consciousness cannot have depression. Depression is all about negativity. Depression is all about toxic thoughts. Okay? Bliss.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bliss and Rekha Parwani. Yes, Bliss.
Hi, Shwam dear.
Shivoham. You have written? Or
How are
you
you
have written?
doing?
Yeah.
Yes,
Bonjour. I would like to know, there's a relationship between spiritual links and animals. The fact of loving animals deeply and seeking their presence. Is it wanting to be close to God? No. There is no proof. You may love birds, you may love animals, and you may not love God. There are many people who love birds and animals. They don't love God. So loving animals and loving birds and loving trees is a phenomena. It is an individual phenomena. We cannot directly link it. But when you have enlightenment, and then after enlightenment, you love the birds and love the flowers and love the trees. Oh, wow. That is connection with God. After enlightenment, not before enlightenment.
Okay, but this person are not more spiritual.
No, it is nothing to do.
They are more sensible and they are more linky to SIP.
I told you, the only spiritual link comes after realization.
After only, not before.
No, because before you're just loving the dog. You love the dog, you hate the frog, you don't like the cockroach, don't like the cockroach, but you like the butterfly. After realization, you love the dog also, and the frog also, and the cockroach also, and the butterfly also. You love all. That is spiritual.
Okay, I understand.
You understand?
Better now.
You understand or not?
Yes, I understand better, but I'm always believe that person that was more close for nature and everything was more linking to God.
It may be not a direct link, but it may be a subconscious link. But there is no proof that it's not a law. It is not in every case. No, maybe so example, in my case, I used to feel a link. I used to always feel a link with the beautiful sunset, with the beautiful breeze and the beautiful rain. But though there was a beautiful link, only now I realized it was a spiritual connection. That time there was not a spiritual connection. It was a very nice bond, but it was not spiritual.
Okay,
thank you. Thank you. Rekha Parwani. Yes, Rekha, unmute.
Muted.
Yes, Rekha.
Can you hear me, Ed?
Yes, yes.
I'm at home the whole day.
Yeah,
Like I start the day, I have Bhakti Yoga.
yeah,
Then Gyan Yoga with you I have.
yeah.
And the other time, like it's Dhyan Yoga is a bit slow for me.
Yeah. So what is your question?
My question is, what should I do about this? What should I do about this? The
What you
Dhyan
should do
Yoga.
about this? What you should do about this is play the song, this song every day. The song is Yogi jo yog mein sada hi rahe, प्रभु के योग में रहे, संसार की माया में वो ना अटके, सदा योग में वो रहे, प्रभु की प्यास हो सदा, प्रभु से प्यार वो करे, योगी वो है जो माया से बच के रहे. So you have to be free from Maya. Many people I know, one moment they're in yoga. I know people who are very divine people in yoga. But suddenly they fall into bhoga. Now they fall into bhoga. What to do now? Now they have to come out of bhoga. If they don't come out of bhoga, then there is no yoga. The art of yoga, I always teach you all, and I always tell those who ask me personal question also, don't cut the yoga. Don't stop the yoga. Keep the union, keep the connection, keep the engagement with the divine. Don't break your connection with SIP. Let SIP be on your lip. Whatever you may be doing, you may be doing your job. Suppose you're doing your job. You're a mochi, you're a carpenter, you're a shoe, you're a, what do you call this? Shoe, you're a cobbler, you're a carpenter. Huh? Even the cobbler should say, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Even he's stitching the shoe, no? But he's stitching the shoe also in his hand also. The shoe also is God. The thread also is God. The needle also is God. This is called yoga. Always being in yoga. So the moment you fall out of yoga, you fall into bhoga. That is the problem. So earlier Girish would tell noga. But noga means it falls you into bhoga. So the mind, it disturbs us. The mind takes our thoughts away. It is not an easy thing, my dear friends. You know, today's a Sunday evening. We are all sitting here and talking. 90% of the world, they are shopping mall, movie, pub, bar, beer bar, cigarette smoking, hookah. There is no end to it. There is no end to it. But are they happy? No. Happiness is not only in pleasure. Happiness, the true treasure is Satchit Anand. How many people enjoy Satchit Anand? For me, I've got the nasha. I've got the nasha of Satchit Anand. I'm always happy. I'm always peaceful. I don't need anything. So you reach that state. Okay? Rekha Parvani. Anybody else? Any more questions for the Sunday evening before we shut the session? Kailash Kumar is back. Yes, Kailash.
Sir, is it possible that there should not be any thought, okay, to the person? If we heard that 50 thoughts around in the 1 minute comes in the mind and if no thought is coming, it's mean that brain is not working.
It is not possible. It is not possible for there to be no thought. There may be no thought for some time when you are in that stillness. But in that stillness, in that consciousness, one thought will appear like a fish in the ocean of consciousness. One thought will appear. One thought will appear. Today, ask care is there. I should go. The thought came. Yes, I will go. Finish. Thought is gone. Today, some mad fellow, John Smith, came in the video and he tried to show some dirty video. This is another thought coming. Keep out, get out, Mr. Dirty Thought. I don't need you. Go from here, go from here. But the thought will not pour like rain. It will not push you down the drain and make you suffer again and again. This is the state of consciousness. There is no mind. In consciousness, there is no mind. That is mind. In consciousness, thought will come slowly, slowly. You know, slowly, slowly means slowly, slowly, slowly. Thought comes slowly, slowly. That is consciousness.
There will be no effect of that force. Okay. Going
It will not.
slowly.
It will not trouble you. It will not hurt you because your intellect will discriminate. Your intellect will be much in command. It's like a sword. Your intellect is like a sword. If it comes, thought comes, it will cut, stop it, crop it, chop it, drop it. You can do only in consciousness. You cannot do in the mind state. In the mind state.
Right. When we sit in the silence also, and we thought that there should not be any thought. Sometimes it's happened, but
Not
sometimes.
sometimes. Most of the time, mind will come. In silence also, mind will attack you.
Irrelevant thoughts, okay, coming, going.
So that is where you have to be in consciousness, and you have to lock the consciousness with the intellect. If you lock it, then the thought will not come fast. The thought has to wait. The intellect will say, next. Thought will come. Hey, what do you want? Get out. Next. Okay, come. Go. Next. This is consciousness. In consciousness, the intellect has got remote control on the door. You know, in airport, if you go, everybody cannot run inside the gate. You have to scan the barcode, one person enter. Scan the barcode, one person enter. Like that. The intellect, when you lock in consciousness, the intellect will not let the thought come in. The thought has to say, knock, knock. The intellect says, who's that? I am Mr. Thought. What do you want? I want to get angry. Get out. No time to get angry. Go. Like that. So there is the intellect, one by one, the thought will come. Okay. Thank you, Yogini.
Right.
Yogini.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
Sir, when the body is suffering, why that time we are not using the intellect? Like at that time, we have to be strong enough to tell ourselves that this pain is to the body, not to me.
It is not possible.
Why do we sink into that, sir?
It is not possible. It is not possible to tell the intellect to stop the body when it is suffering. You have to realize this before the suffering comes. You have to have the realization body will pain. When the body pains, you are not affected. I have every week, I have a new pain. Every week, some type of new pain. So what happens? Pain will come again and again. Let it not trouble us. But what you just said just now, when the pain comes, that time we can't ask the intellect to wake up. We must be in consciousness and we must already be awakened. Then the pain will not come. The pain will come to the body, but we will not suffer. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. When the suffering is there, that time don't try to wake up the intellect.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you understanding?
Yeah. I should always be
when the guests come to your house, then when you go to the market to buy
conscious.
rice.
If I'm
when the guests come to your house, after the guests come to your house, you go to market to buy the rice?
No.
You already have rice prepared, na?
Correct.
You have to just cook it. So you should already have the realization, I am not the body. Then when the pain comes, you will not suffer. It is automatic. What I'm telling you, don't have to do anything. You will not suffer. When there's the realization that I am not the body. Not that when the pain comes, you will try to get the realization. You will try to activate the intellect at that time. No. Yes, when the pain comes, in your consciousness, you will say, body is experiencing pain. Pain will come and pain will go. You know, when we were children, who knows that poem? When we were children, we used to sing. You know poem? AiR will sing the poem. AiR will sing the poem. You remember the poem? What? You don't remember the poem? The poem used to sing, rain, rain, go away, come again, another day. So now when it comes, what you must say?
The pain.
Pain, pain, go away. I'm not the body. Go out and stay. You must say that pain. You must say like that. New poem you must make. Pain,
Yes.
pain, go away. I'm not the body. Go another way. Why you are coming here? I am not the body. Why you are coming here? Okay. Bala.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bala.
Guruji, pranam Guruji.
Pranam, Bala.
Guruji, with no reason I am in the state of what we say, nervousness, down. I
No
don't.
reason. Huh?
I-
Without any
with no-
reason.
With no reason, I see my husband, and then why he मेरा ही क्यों कभी कभी आता है, कभी कभी वापस नीचे होता है, कभी कभी अच्छी होती हूँ मैं ही, मतलब I don't know, Guruji. I know कि Baba, he is the other, I am the other, I am not the body, everything. But still, it is troubling me like anything, Guruji. And with
When I
no
went-
reason, I am down.
When I went to the shopping mall that day, when I went to shopping mall, I bought 4 Coca-Cola. Then when I bought 4 Coca-Cola and I paid the bill and then I went to the car, there were 2 Fanta also. So I went back and asked the fellow, hey, why man? Why I bought only 4 Coca-Cola? Why you give 2 Fanta? He said, sir, promotion, sir. Buy 4, take 2 free. Buy 4, take 2 free. When you're born in this world with mind and ego and body, suffering comes free. It is a promotion. You don't have to pay for it. It is a promotion.
Guruji, I understand everything that I'm not the, but still it is not going in my this thing, Guruji. What to do?
Because you're not accepting. I didn't argue with that man. Why you're giving free Fanta? I took the Fanta and took it to the car. हाँ, तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो, दुख में सुख में मेरे प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. When we go on, see, suppose today was a lousy day. Somebody was nagging at you. Whole day somebody is nagging at you today. Correct? So what you can do, either you can make it a miserable day, or you can still be happy. I always tell people the mantra, be happy. The happy mantra. Learn to be happy. Huh? I shall be happy today, no matter what comes my way. If somebody tries to spoil my day, still I will be happy today.
Okay.
You have to say this. I will be happy today. The skies may be cloudy and gray. My husband can say anything he wants to say, but I shall be happy today.
Yeah.
If you give your husband your chabi of your life, if you
Yeah.
give your husband the chabi of your life, then all the time he can make you unhappy, that you're full.
Yeah.
It is your foolishness.
Yeah, Guruji, I understand it is my foolishness. I understand.
But still, you understand, but still you're giving chabi to your husband, and still he was making you unhappy. What I can do?
ये भी मुझे मालूम है, मेरा रिमोट मेरे को किसी के हाथ में नहीं देना है. I
अरे
understand
मालूम,
everything.
अरे आपको मालूम है क्या आपका रिमोट किसी के हाथ में दे? लेकिन आप लोग ना, आपको मालूम होते हैं आपका रिमोट किसी के हाथ में देना ही देता, फिर भी आप रिमोट दे देते हैं. फिर क्या करना बोलो? फिर रो जाओ, फिर रोना कभी नहीं रोना, चाहे टूट जाए कोई खिलौना. हाँ, रोना मत ना फिर.
नहीं, अभी नहीं रोऊंगी.
This is called attachment. अटैचमेंट में, बहुत प्यार में, अटैचमेंट में हम रिमोट कंट्रोल दे देते हैं. फिर वो क्या बोलता है? नाच मेरी बुलबुल तो पैसा मिलेगा, तो नचाता है. तुम नाचो फिर. Komal.
Thank you, Guru.
Be strong, be strong. Bala, the idea of all this talk is to make you strong. Komal.
Yeah, actually there was no question coming, but when that rain go away, that next line से मेरा वो line बना, तो I just wanted to speak कि little Johnny wants to play. तो इसमें ऐसे mind में आया कि consciousness is at play. Pain go away, consciousness is at play.
I don't get this. SIP gives me all this. I don't have any preparation.
Yeah,
You know that.
it just
So,
came like, so I just wanted to share.
अभी बनाएंगे. अभी जब ये this is called आटा मिलता है तो फिर हम चपाती बाद में बनाएंगे. इससे कुछ ना कुछ बन जाएगा. हमारा team once we catch, they don't leave it. Then we will make something out of this. Rain go away. Pain go away. हम नहीं बोलते हैं rain go away. हमने बहुत बार बोला है ना, बहुत बार आपने बोला है rain go away. कभी आपने बोला है pain go away? कभी बोला है? कभी नहीं बोला है. तो आज हमने सीखा, जब पेन आता है pain go away, come again another day.
Consciousness is that play बना दे.
Good. Okay, so I think Rekha wants to speak. Rekha, yes.
In spite of knowing everything that it's a Leela and everybody is SIP, why do we fail sometimes?
Why do we fail?
Yeah.
Because life is like that. There is sun and rain. There is loss and gain. There is all. There is day and night. So that you will fail sometimes, you will succeed sometimes. This is the whole drama called life. So my dear friends, let me take these 2-3 minutes in getting to the subject of asking questions. You know, most people find it very easy not to ask questions. You know why? Do you know why? This is called being in your comfort zone. You get into a comfort zone. As long as you're comfortable, you're okay. As long as there's no pain, we are okay. We don't want to ask questions. But if we don't ask questions, then we will not get the answers. I have told you all this, even a person like me, till today, every day I ask questions. Every day I ask myself questions, directly, indirectly, this way, that way. Every day I keep on probing and probing and probing. We must move forward in this journey, step by step, by step, by step, by step, by step, by step. And it's an unending journey. Don't think the journey is over. I have learned this, the journey doesn't get over. The journey goes on and on till you are a Buddha, till you are a Sthit Pragya, till you are Jivan Mukta, till you are Satchidanand Atma. After you reach the Satchidanand Atma state, still you are agile. How can you be in a state of bliss and joy all the time? How can you reach that state of eternal peace? How can you be a fountain of joy called love? Do you love one and all? Many people have this challenge. I can't love one and all. They tell me you get lost. You can love, you love. I cannot love. This is God realization. God realization is realization. So you have to ask the question, why am I not? Today, what was the question somebody asked me? Interesting question. How does the mind and ego go from one body to another body? Somebody asked me the question today. Girish, you know? Let me ask Master Girish. Who will answer this question? Who is the master? How data from one phone to another phone, data goes by Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Who can tell me how does mind and ego go from one body to another body? I'll give prize. Who will give the answer? Anybody knows? We will have a session. We will have a session. Anybody knows the answer? Ruth Anu, क्या बोलना है आपको? कुछ सवाल है?
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivam. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you hear? Anybody, can you hear what she's talking? Okay, Bala, speak. Ruth Anu, I can't hear you. Bala, speak. Bala, unmute.
Ask you something.
Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam. Ruth Anu, we cannot hear you. Check your connection. Bala.
As soon as we wake up, how to program our mind, Guruji, so that from morning to evening we are in that state, Guruji.
As soon as you wake up, don't program your mind. Go into silence. As soon as you wake up, don't even look at your phone. If somebody died, let them die. If something is on fire, let it be on fire. Don't look at your mobile. Don't on the TV. Don't talk to anybody. As soon as you wake up, spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes in silence. Then your day will be automatically programmed. You don't have to program. Rutanu, no more questions. Ashok, last, no more questions, please. Ashok, you'll come after the time limit, actually. Rutanu.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivam.
Guruji, I wanted to ask you, in enlightenment, when we get it, then also we have rain and then also we have sunny days. So the person does not, person remains the same as the person is there in the sunny days and rainy days also.
For the enlightened person, there is no sunny day and the rainy day. Okay. All are beautiful days. There is no sunny day and rainy day.
No, but dukh to aata hai, unko
there is
bhi.
no dukh. There is no dukh for enlightened person. Everything is prasadam. Ashok, are you answering the question I asked Ashok? Thank you. What is the question I asked you all just now?
Sarji, how does the mind and ego go to another body?
How it transfers?
Karma carries.
Karma carries. How karma carries by Volvo or by Mercedes Benz or BMW or Airbus?
No, Sarji, the soul, will, according to the karma, will carry the.
So, Girish, we should have session now. Good topic or not? How does the mind and ego? Somebody asked me the question today. Some people ask me every time they spend half an hour, 1 hour, and they keep asking questions. You people, and I'm here only, you don't ask the question. This person called from some other planet and asked, hello, I want to ask one question. How does mind and ego go from one body to another body? So we will have this as another session. But on Sundays, don't miss. Vanita, you want to answer that? How does mind and ego go from one body? Yes, Vanita. Only that question we are answering. Yes, Vanita?
I think you have answered this question earlier also. Through Sushma body, whatever, if we don't negate and if we keep on accumulating karmas, mind and body, through
how it
Sushma
goes?
Body,
by coughing, by sneezing,
sorry,
how it goes?
sorry. Mind and body.
I thought you
mind
were
and
coughing.
ego, mind and ego, mind and
how
ego,
it goes?
It
goes
sorry.
Like a cough. With coughing it goes. With coughing it goes, or how it goes. Komal, you come back. She's sitting. She's coughing now. Komal, you can come back, Vanita. Yes, we have to close. Komal, bolo.
Yeah, just whatever came to the mind regarding this answer, like it goes from one body to another body, like the Suksham Sharir is there and it chooses its parents, the kind of parents which can give, maybe.
How it, by intellect, how it chooses?
Like when the...
So this question,
when
we will
the embryo is there,
we will save this for a full-fledged session. How does the mind, at the death of the body, how does the mind and ego move from one body to another body? We shall take it at another session. Today is Sunday evening. We were going to close 8:30. I thought you had no questions as usual. Last minute, you don't want to leave. You go on asking and asking last minute. With folded hands, I bow down to you.